Hi, and welcome back to my vlog. So today is day 3 of the vlog, but it's really the first day that I had a chance to grade any essays. So today I thought I would talk about all that stuff, what it's like in the grading room and all that. And then I thought I would also talk about the food situation here at the AP reading, because it is pretty awesome. Well, for, this kind of thing. Okay, so this morning I went back to the conference hall, and I found my table, and the table leader was there, and she got me situated. And I want to tell you, this is a room. I'm grading question 1. There are 3 questions on the test. Most of you remember this. But I'm grading question 1, which is the poetry question. And there are about 35 tables in a room. Well, it's a segment of a hall. They have it like kind of curtained off, so all the question 1 people are in this section, all the question 2 people are over there, and all the question 3 people are over there. And it's like a big curtained off section. And so in my section, just for question 1, there are 35 tables, and there are 10 teachers per table grading. And this is just our roped off part, just our curtained off part is about the size of the big gym at Weslaco East. And so there are, 350 of us in that room, and we're grading about 400,000 booklets. So that's why it takes a whole week, I guess. So today I graded about 140 essays. And you're thinking, well, you always say when it takes you a long time to grade essays, and how did you do 140 in a day? Well, it's because they're pretty much slave drivers. They ring a bell and you start, and they have these headsets that you put on, and when they ring the bell, you put on the headsets, and then your question leader can talk to you and give you information or whatever's going on. And then you take the headsets off and you grade continuously until they ring the bell, and you can take a break, or it's lunch, or it's the afternoon break. There's a morning break and an afternoon break. And so I will tell you about that a little bit later, because the snacks and stuff are pretty good. I talked to Mr. Ramos on the phone, and he said that over there in Tampa at the language grading, their breaks are just beverages. That's it. So I'll talk about the food in a minute. Okay, so we all sit in this big room, and it is silent. People whisper, like sometimes the table leader will get up and walk over to somebody at the table and like consult with them about a paper. I think I did pretty good, because it was my first day, and my table leader only came to talk to me about 1 essay. And that was it out of my 145 essays that I did. So I feel like that's pretty good. She made an announcement to the table that she felt like we were going at a good pace and that we were getting everything done on time. And then they made an announcement that we had already graded 5% of the essays that we have to do. Yay. But I guess that's the way that you keep track, and it's the way you keep yourself going and all that stuff. So anyway, so that was pretty much all day. We finish at 5, we start at 8, and we finish at 5, and there's an hour for lunch. There are 2 breaks, but they're like 15 minutes, and you literally, if you want to get a snack, you can go out and get a snack and come back, or you can, run out and turn on your phone. You're not allowed to have your phone by you. You're not allowed to have any water or anything liquid on the table itself, because we're literally handling the actual booklets that the students wrote in. So what will happen is they'll deliver 25 in a little folder to me, and I will go through, and there's like a little Scantron. So for each one, I have to match up the number. Remember all those little tickets those little stickers that you put on your book? This is why. So I match up the little sticker, and then I find the spot. They should be in order on the Scantron. I just go down and I just bubble in the score for each one. I have to handwrite the score in, and then I bubble it for each essay as I go through. So I literally pick up the pink booklet, open it, go to wherever they have the question 1, read through it. And so then after the question 1's been read in my little section, well, it's a big section, but then they take it over to the question 2 people, and somebody over there reads question 2, and then they take it to question 3, and somebody over there reads the question 3. Then somebody verifies that all 3 have been scored, and then that one is put away and sorted. So they do that for 385,000 booklets, which just sounds enormous to me. So I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Nobody said anything to me about my pace or my consistency, so I'm assuming that I'm doing pretty well at that. What else? Oh, the food. I was going to talk about the food because of the breaks and stuff. So the food here in Salt Lake City at this venue is fantastic. Insert picture of today's snack. Yeah, so taquito and a bruschetta and some of these things they have in here in Utah. I don't think I've seen them before. Maybe I have, but they have chocolate covered sunflower seeds with, then it's got a candy coating on the top. I don't know, either it's a Utah thing or something I've never seen before, but they were in that picture. So that's the kind of thing that they have for snacks. They also have hard-boiled eggs everywhere. I don't know why. I guess protein, people were saying. So yeah, so that was just the snack, the afternoon snack. And morning I had for breakfast, there was like frittata, and they had eggs, and they had hash browns. They have an oatmeal station. They have people making pancakes. It's pretty good, and the coffee's good, all that stuff. Then the morning break, they had like little croissants. I didn't have any of that. I need to not eat at the breaks because I'm not even hungry for lunches and dinners and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to cool it on that sort of thing. But let's see what else, food-wise. So they take care of all that. All that's, you know, part of the grading. So you can just wander out for the snacks and get something if you're hungry. They have a lot of fruit around, which is good. A lot of like snacky snacks, little pretzels and things like that. So I think I wasn't even really hungry for dinner. They had pork roast and rice, and they also had a stir fry station. It's something different every day, which is really cool. And to hear the people talk around here, it's way better than any other place where they do the grading. So what else was I going to say? Oh, I was trying to get a picture. Maybe I'll get a video tomorrow of all the teachers when they come out. Because if there's 350 teachers just grading my question, that means there's about 1,000 teachers grading the English. But also here is government, U.S. history, I don't know if it's U.S. history, no, comparative government, also chemistry, the arts, the studio art and the art history. And what else do they have? I think that's pretty much it. The English is the big one. The English literature is the big one. But I mean, just imagine how many teachers. There's a couple thousand teachers. So there are these massive swarms of people who come out when it's lunchtime, but they've got a pretty good system. So we all manage to eat our lunch and guzzle our coffee and go back to grading essays. I feel pretty good about it so far. It's day one of the grading for me, so maybe I'll be a little in a slump in the next couple of days, but overall I feel like it's going pretty well. So I guess that's good for today. It's sort of the lay of the land. Tomorrow I'll tell you how day 2 of grading goes, and maybe talk about some other things that I'm noticing and that kind of deal. So I'm gonna go out. It's still light out here in Salt Lake City. What time is it back home? It's probably 8:30 at night or so back home. So I'm gonna go out and do some wandering out in Salt Lake City. The weather's beautiful. It's probably, 77, 78 degrees out there. And while it's light out, I'm gonna do some checking some stuff out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, one more thing real quick. I want to insert a picture of what they had outside the conference center. So today I got to arrive with everybody else like a normal person. If you watched vlog 2, you know that I tried to go in the wrong doors and, got accosted by the security staff. But today I got on the bus with everybody, and I got to go in the actual door and everything like that. And out front they had this really cute welcome. So I'll show it to you right now.